We are on the brink of World War III, but how did we get here? Let's wind the clocks back to November 2nd, 1917, during the height of the First World War. Arthur Balfour, the British Foreign Secretary, composes a letter to a prominent leader in the British Jewish community, Walter Rothschild. This letter states, "His Majesty's government view with favor the establishment in Palestine of a national home for the Jewish people, and will use their best endeavors to facilitate the achievement of this object, it being clearly understood that nothing shall be done which may prejudice the civil and religious rights of existing non-Jewish communities in Palestine, or the rights and political status enjoyed by Jews in any other country." For Zionists, this is great, right? But why would Britain promise a homeland to the Jewish people of a land it didn't even control, especially when there were already people inhabiting said land? And why would Britain make a contradictory promise to the Arabs in Palestine, promising them independence if they revolted against the Ottoman Empire? It's clear to me that this was a strategic move by Britain to raise tensions in the region, which in turn would initiate a forever war in the Middle East. Now, why would a global superpower like Britain want to wage war, especially a war that's thousands of miles away from British soil? Well, the thing about war, it's extremely profitable. Now let's fast forward to today, here in the United States. We have a multitude of publicly traded companies who make billions in the industry of producing war machines that massacre innocent people through unjust wars. Companies like Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, General Dynamics, and Boeing, to name a handful. That's right, folks. We're living in the modern day and age where even people like you and me can profit off of innocent women and children being brutally murdered. Nowadays, America has replaced Britain as Israel's primary funder, and now we're spearheading the complete destruction of the Middle East. We've been lied to that countries like Syria, Iraq, Libya, and now Iran are a legitimate threat to us. In reality, we're just instigating conflict on behalf of Israel, and these countries are simply fighting for their right to exist. The ongoing genocide in Gaza clearly shows the motives of Israel, and they know that that Gaza massacre would only enrage other Muslim countries, and justifiably, which would further the likelihood of war, specifically with Iran. As an American, you should know what your tax dollars are paying for. We give Israel $4 billion every single year. These billions of dollars have funded the killing of innocent women and children and toppled governments that pose no real threat to the United States. Countries like Syria, Iraq, Libya, and now Iran is next on the list. If we want to pretend that Iran is on the offensive here, that's cute. But reality is, they know they're in grave danger because they've seen their neighboring countries crumble under this American-Israeli partnership, and they're simply fighting for their lives and are desperate for survival. Jesus says in Matthew chapter 5, verse 9, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God."